It's just all this music I've just memorized, like blood. She'll go, she'll drive a beetle car. How can life become a point of view? Touch the fullness of her breast, feel the flop of her caress. She will be your living end. Living end. Judy Rankin, Judith Rankin, Montana senator, the only one not to vote for the Second World War. She'd call my teacher and say, could you come down and look at my swing? I gotta go to a tournament up that way. Of course, he hung out with he knew all those girls that time, and was a friend of Byron Nelson. No. I remember. We'll say that. Somebody you know. I didn't know the camera was going, see? What a wonder. What a candid shot of life. Do I know that guy? I've been thinking I did other times. Or the one other time I looked. Look at me, turning a circle, going backwards or something. No. I run a golf cart. Oh yeah, I went and I got I saw my friend I wanted to offer this book to for his wife, who was a professional golfer, and it's a history of LPGA. It's really good. $2. Look at this. How about that? Get that. Yeah. There you go. Only first female senator, period, and the only senator to vote not to join the Second World War. She was from my home state, Judith Rankin. And my teachers, they were all pals. Oh, I hate that sound. He was there during Jan Stevenson, and he was so unhappy with some of the players who were successful. Nancy Lopez, I want to shore my story up with the guy's name who won the U.S. He was in the line with the putt. He was in the line of the putt that won the whatever it was, whichever one it was. I can't remember his name. Doesn't look like me. Oh, this gets because of what you are. The prettiest star. Wow, I've got telephone on a No, it's not. It's getting old. It ain't helping us at all. Particular, I like that idea. Yeah. That's a bad sign. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Frost point. It's just a few minutes to Betty Darn. I'm lighting my last cigarette now. Ready?
Sometimes I wonder if sometimes it's too much. No, when I can look, all I have to do is look past the buttons and dials I've told you so much about.
Kind of a potpourri.
Like you can't see the shirt because they got. I mean, make it a cowboy shirt at least. It's not adding to the picture. That's all I'm saying. Junk. Tell me how many times it is. Here's where you can stop it. Here's where you can turn it into or pause, or go backwards, or stop. Look at all the screens that are, Jesus, fucked up. Please, simplify life as soon as you can. No excuse for this. I can't look at the phone while it's taping. In Android. Okay, that's a check mark. Whatever is default, now let's check it somewhere else. And that's what you're paying for. Maybe iPhones, this doesn't happen. If it does, I've got you both by the balls. But taking out the astronauts. Got to be as close as you can to get the best color. Here, I can tell. Like the buddy. Side like Twig the Wonder Kid. Turn her back up. She likes him, but she knows she really loves him. It's with the Saturday. Maybe they'll play. His name was always Bud App. Shrugging out to stay. Silent. Quick the Wonder Kid and turn her back away. She's not certain if she likes him, but she knows she really loves him. Cross course for the Ravers, it's a drive-in Saturday. I've nowhere else to go. When we come up, I was held to knocking on the door at night. And I can understand it now, but I came from Montana. We didn't have those filters. It was banished like a block of brick. Left to have a beer in my hand in a social setting with no social context. She was the one who dropped the date with me. Stood me up. Yep. Invited me over. Wasn't there. probably got a significant paragraph or half a page in the biography of the band. Really good book. Excellent. Hasn't this applause been going on for 5 minutes?
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, ooh, I like that.
Umbrella ants.
Full of penetrates her breathing. I can share in love. The hearts to breathe through the evening hours of morning. And it's choosing over across the baby. Those defenseless idiot love, confusion, inspirations have I not just to touch the flaming dove. All I have is my love of love, and love is not loving.
I've learned as long as I'm wide awake, I will begin.
Wow, I got to think a lot about those things. Those are some few stepped out sort of particular phrase. When I read it repeated as a condition by a psychologist characterizing a certain being or way of being. Love. Love. Lie is all love. Loneliness evolves by this blindness that surrounds me. In its choosing, sweeping over across the baby. On those defenseless idiot love will spark the fusion. Inspirations have I none, just a touch of flaming none. All I have is my love and love. Love is not loving. Why is all that junk up there still? Oh, get me off my screen.
Throw off, I know.
Can't? There you go. Get it up and out. Just for the color, okay? Be satisfied, please. Please be easily satisfied. Yeah, a little bit of, I think it's okay. A little magnification because it gets closer and gets more color in. If you don't amplify, you won't see the color. Look at this. Oh, I wish I could see it through my screen, but it's got a bunch of junk I told you about. Edit. Prison guards. Fuck. Come on. Oust their ass. Have things be done right. That's more than politics. That's more than political. There I was, lost. No idea. Oh, and I did want to get out. I wanted to go look and find something else altogether. Yeah. Ready? Mic down low. Could have gone another. Yeah, I like this. I like the name. Vertigo. How much time is left? Half. Exactly, almost. Yeah, almost. Yeah, almost 15, 14. No, not, no. Your mind. No. And you're wonderful. Oh, wonder, not alone. And you're wonderful. Give me a hand. And you're wonderful. And you're weak. We had to end the song. I've always felt that way about that. Shit, I haven't heard this forever.
I'd like to give those 2 seconds I thought.
I really think. I can get smaller yet. No, that's it. Everything's perfect. Ideal condition. What phone? Panic in Detroit. I hitched a ride with a guy going to Detroit. Wonder if I wanted to stay over and help him unload his truck. There. Wow, my painting vids get more flamboyant by the play. Panic in Detroit. Panic in Detroit. Putting on some clothes, I made my way to school. Found my teacher crouching in his overalls. I ran and ran and smashed my favorite slot machine. Jumped to silent cars that slept at traffic lights. I get to look at these videos that got made. It's not like I was there. Neither the same thing for the paintings behind them. Wish someone was home. Panic in Detroit. Did I want to change this one too? You'd be surprised. Look at this. I might have only missed. I should have missed. Oh no, there was a ton of that. A ton of bullshit here. Here, let's go back to the end of the bullshit. Where's the end? That's a great one. I'm a good young baby. Baby. These phones hear better than a camera can, because the camera can't hear all around, and I mean, you know, it just fits in the way a separate device can't. It's a lifeline.
Oh, it sounds so much to give.
I wonder if they have ones that work well. Good. Out there. Tell me about the Apple. I mean, is that all it is? That's what you're paying for? Is for discourtesies like this not to take place? Shit. I wonder. I'd like to think so. I haven't heard that much good about Apple recently. Falls wanking to the floor. Okay, we're gonna. And red wine, demanding Billy dolls and other friends of mine. Take your time. Regurgitates and fleshuous and vain, and many are the loud flames. Look at the life. Oh God, I'm still alive. We could be on by now. We should be on by now. No. This is a dirge. This is called it. Look at that. This is a timeout for a dirge. I'm going to take off a sweater, in fact, with this break. You're not a victim. You scream with boredom. I'm not evicting time. Shit. This guy has been troublesome. I've had to live with him my whole growth period. That means adult life. Times, oh goddamn, you're looking old. You really catch a cold. Left your clothes behind. Take your time. Up is hard, but keeping dark is hateful. I had so many dreams. I had so many breakthroughs. You were my love, but love was left you dreamless. The door to dreams was closed. Your part was real dreamless. Perhaps you're smiling now, smiling through this darkness with guilt for dreaming. Down, down, down. We should be on by now. be on by now. We should be on by now. I wish that I was born 1,000 years ago. By now. We should be on by now. Fantasia only cost $30 billion. Little stick figures, watches. Thank you, guys. This cost me $18 a month. I asked a friend if I could borrow an SD card because I have to go film a bunch of stuff tomorrow and I won't be able to get as much as I'd like. Well, we can save it. We'll see. Doesn't matter. It'll work out. I get to go to a model airplane airway, or they have a runway, and watch them working on their planes and all that stuff. Great. Every moment a skit. Time. Remember the princess on the hill.
Scars it back.
Who loved you, even though she knew you was wrong. Oh, man. How'd this get going? Come on, man. Wow, this is an I never saw this ball bounce. Cool, I think we're talking. Is the only one ivory the white? Blue. They wouldn't have different consistencies, would they? Jeez, I gotta go find out what we're wasting our time. Well, it can't be waste, can it? Since I've they're gonna toss this on me. Let me go see if I'm gonna go try and find when Levy breaks. I'm not gonna give much time. It doesn't. I don't get to see the whole thing. I mean, the whole list. Can't believe it, but they only have a couple from that album. Come on, you guys. Ooh. Let's just do it. Cut. Because there's one. Tangerine, that's what I want. Tangerine. These guys, some of these guys, 2 out of 3, there were 3 guys who played with Yardbirds who came to Great Falls, Montana. They demanded an extra $1,000, flew in on a DC-3 when they found out how far out of the way it was at the last minute. What? Wasn't there? Now what a bad time. What? Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, that's vaporous at the beginning. You don't just run through this stuff, leave it, you know. It just got made. Tangerine, tangerine, the of a dream. She was my dream. 1,000 years between. Three. Remember times like these. To think of us again. And I do. I bothered Mike to get into personal things, but I think we're a minute away.